What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Let me just turn this light on. Haha. Getting so professional here. I'm surrounded by lights, actually. Welcome to On the Bench with Pete, the series you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along. And I talk about, I don't know, my hobby, my life, different things. And, yeah, I'm trying out something new. I'm trying out two cameras. Because I've got two cameras now. So I thought that would be good. I've been finishing up some stuff because Operation Bench Clear is progressing rather nicely, I have to say. Rather nicely. I'm almost out of matte varnish, but that's okay. Line up some models to work on. Do another little bit. I've literally just finished a painting with patrons episode where I tried out the twin camera thing. And I just, with all the models I got on here, apart from the tutorial model I'm working on, as long as I get a little bit of paint on each of them, I'm good. So I did that last time. So I'm hoping to be able to do the same again. And yeah, because my Gene Stealer cult is my kill team, yeah, and all the other stuff is like, you know, bonus. So that's to one side. So I've got 10 guys there. I've got that Maria Witch thing, and Pirate, Jester, my Assassin, my Crows, my Mad Doctor, and the other dude, and the Crane. I don't know that the Crane will be able to... Oh, and my Flying Hive Tyrant, which I'll put over there. So anyway, I've sorted my models out. There, as you can see. Yeah, so I've sorted that out. So what I suggest you do is you grab your paints, models, brushes, whatever else you need, and a cup of something. Today I'm going different. I'm going hot chocolate. So, oh, chocolatey. It's been raining a lot today, so yeah. So weird glasses go on. Well, on top of my head because I can't keep them on because they give me a headache if I wear them too long. Now, no. I got this, which was the packaging for one of the models, which I'm going to use for, I don't know, a bit of like palette work, and then I'll chuck it away. So let's get to the bench. Okay. There, and if you could see that, yeah, that's what I'm working on, guys. Actually, shall I zoom out a little bit more? There, that's better. That's kind of what I'm working on, and yeah. So I did in the painting with patrons. I did the texture paint for the basing on some of these models, so they may not be quite ready yet. Grab my paints, pull my paints over, so on wheels, and think about what I'm gonna do next. Alright, okay, I'll start with this chappy here. I decided I would keep his gun black because his hair needs going over again. His cup can be made silver. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll start with that. We'll go gunmetal for that. And no, I said I was going to use this as a palette. And that's what I'm going to do. So gunmetal for his cup. Alright. So that's that. Now use the other knock it out brush. So you see my messiness here. So you can see I'm trying to tidy up as I go. Right. Character brush. No, I think I'll go detail brush for this one. Yep. Right, okay. My glasses are on. I'm going to do this right. Yes, so two cameras. I don't know. What do you think? What's the way I'll come into? I don't know. Yeah. So my camera, you know, I got my camera. I did a little test on its inbuilt microphone. I'm still not using the power mic. I'm just using my H2N Zoom microphone. But no lapel. Excuse me. I'd like to move away from the lapel mic situation on these on the bench paint along videos if I can. It's just the wires, you know, trailing down my front and that. I'd rather not have that. And this is quite nice to be able to do this. Okay. That's a feel good factor. So I'm still on holiday. I wish I could be on holiday forever. Don't we all, eh? Don't we all? I've got to do his shirt. I don't know whether to do the part of the gun. Silver. Yeah. Because I nearly put my brush into the wrong pot. Right. Blue paper towel. I used to think this was the best, but the thicker stuff I've got from my local supermarket lately has proved better. So this stuff just gets too flimsy when it gets wet. So I don't know about that. Right, so what else can I do on him? I can do black on him. Bit of Abaddon black. Or shall I go dead black? Dead black. This is a zombicide paint. Yeah, we'll go dead black. I haven't used it for a while. Nice and thick. And thin it down a bit. Okay. Yeah. It may be a slightly different black to Abaddon, but that's alright now, you know, because you can use it too much, I think. And I'm thinking, it's making me want to do my Death Watch. Black, black, black. Yeah. He's nearly done. I'll leave the black there on the palette because may have other blacks to do later. Well, I've got the mad professor there, the mad scientist rather. Chronoscope figure. I don't see many of those chronoscope ones around these days. I don't know if they're... Do they still make them? That's a question. I don't know. I did set my timer, it's alright. Yeah. Hope I didn't get too much paint into the ferrule with that one. Now a jacket for him. Hot chocolate coming up. I think. Maybe a brown. Maybe a light brown. Maybe an XV88 colour brown. Maybe XV88. I think so. Ooh, that one's a bit... Not liking that one. XV88. XV80 gone. Right, new XV88. Okay. Now, I'll put a little bit on my palette. Bit of water. Bit more. And detail. And this will be for his waistcoat, you see. Now I've got to really be careful here. Yeah, because I want to do his buttons. I'll probably do them black. Yep. So he is near completion. And then he'll go in my interesting miniatures box, which is a box I've got over there, like with the foam inserts, and I can store them. It's basically a K&R multi-case that I can store my interesting miniatures in. So at 13 minutes thereabouts. And work on my first miniature. So I'll put him to one side. Right, so that's work done on him. I'll give Dr. Friedman a silver test tube. Why not? Why the heck not? I know it would be glass, but I just can't be bothered to simulate glass on so small an object. Don't think it would work that great. Not like you can with, say, windscreens and things. Incidentally, if you're interested, I did a tutorial on a shattered windscreen effect. It was for my Walking Dead all-out war game. So if you're interested, I'll put a link. That way, yes. That corner. That corner for that screen. There. Up in the corner anyway, there'll be a link to that tutorial. Go check it out, because I was quite proud of that one. Came out rather well. Actually, I'm going to make his flask beaker thing metal as well, because I don't know, maybe he's got really volatile chemicals in it he's mixing up. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Oh, it's getting warm in here. I'm turning off my heater. It's nice that it gets so warm out here. I'm truly blessed to have such a good, cool building with cool insulation, or rather warm insulation. There. Dare I give him silver buttons? I'm so not good at buttons. I'm just not good at them. Oop, wrong. 2-second rule. Not enough metal for, pigment in there to worry about. Right, so that's that. Yeah, done. Ooh, his coat. We want rack white or Prexati white. I think we'll go with rack white. It's a bit of an off-white, so that would probably work better, given that he's like working a lot. His coat would not be very pristine at all. Not that it is looking that way now, I'm just saying it wouldn't be, would it? So I want to try and simulate that as best we can. By dry brushing this rack white over it. It's starting to look a lot better there now, his coat. Try and get that. This will probably be where I leave this model on this at this stage, because I want to get paint on the rest of the models on the table. I really am anxious to get them done. Yes, happy with that, because as you know, I've done videos in the past of cleaning up my bench, and I really need to get this bench cleaned up. I saw a really cool video the other day. I can't remember the name of the channel. Sorry. He's showing off some hobby space storage stuff, and he got sent a load of stuff by this company. And I thought, wow, if anybody wants to send me stuff to store all my accessories, you know, it's a proper studio here, purpose built. I can show it off. I can show it off. So if any company out there wants to send me some free stuff, I'm all for it. And I will properly review it and give a good showcase for said products if you do that. Right. So 2 models down, 20 minutes in. What next for my assassin? I think ordinary Nuln Oil. Just around the base. Yeah, I think that'd be a favourite for him. Right. I kind of want it to simulate grass, kind of. There we go. It's the assassin model. I just love that model. I really love it. I don't know what it is about it. I think it must remind me of a model I used to have or played with or came across during my D&D days. That's the trouble with so many screens. I don't know where to look now. You can see in this screen the other camera behind me, just behind my right ear. And that gives the other picture there. But of course I've got the monitor right in front of me as well, the microphone in front of me. It's difficult to know where to look. Right, so 3 models down. This witchy woman. Don't know why I want to do something blue. On there, Macragge blue. Macragge blue with no thinning down. I don't know, it's just something saying to me, do Macragge blue. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm doing. I'm not thinning this down, so bear with me. So, like I said earlier, enjoying my holiday so much, it's just wonderful. Technically it's the last day of my holiday this week, although I'll have an hour and a half left, which I'll be starting later on Friday. See, Wednesday, Thursday, because it's Tuesday today, Wednesday, Thursday would technically be my days off. Anyways, I think I might do her top with a white. Dead white. Can I get away with that? Ugh. Excuse me. I've got an agitator in this. Sometimes they're hard to put agitators in these like Vallejo bottles. But speck of water. Right. I'll be chucking this pallet away after. Is this the detail brush? Yep. Yeah, I think this will look quite good. Having a white, like, chest covering. I'll call it a chest covering. It's not a bra. Right. Well, the paint is going on swimmingly well. That's good. So my daughter's working again this evening. She's working quite a few hours lately, so she'll be probably moaning until payday, and then she'll be like, yeah, look at all this money I got. But she's paid weekly, so she never has long to wait. I can remember being paid weekly back in the day. Back in the day of weekly pay packet. I went to monthly quite quickly. So I'm quite well versed. In the I'd say the art of monthly pay. It's just what you get used to, isn't it? You know. I think we're nearly there. You can have a wash on top. That's absolutely fine, you know. I want to go to Exeter soon. I say soon, I mean maybe end of the month or beginning of next month. Go to Exeter, pick up some more models from Games Workshop, and yeah, that'd be good. Right. I might do this ribbon thing here. Almost looks like a purity seal. Almost. Oh, the job front's been a bit quiet. In terms of jobs, you know, looking for jobs. You know, I'm signed up to several job like agencies or whatever. Not agencies, you know, the ones that look for jobs for you, like CV Library, things like that. Signed up with a lot of those. I'm on LinkedIn as well. Just this week, which is typical. Oh, and I'm getting notifications through of jobs to apply for, but none of them are really suitable for me, which is typical. Normally, there was a time about a month ago when I was able to apply for something, at least one thing every day. But lately, it's been, you know, dry as the Sahara. You know, it's just nothing happening. and when I go back, my colleagues that I work a lot with, they'll be on holiday, so I won't even see them when I go back. And I think that'll do for her today. Or no, actually, there's some little feather things up here. They can be done in white as well. And these claws, or whatever they are, they can all be done in white. I'm not sure what I want to have for tea tonight. No idea. I had a banana earlier, give me some energy. It's a slow release, aren't they, bananas? So that would be good. Here, dog's barking. Had our bins emptied today. My next door neighbour, like I think I said in some previous videos, although it might be long over by the time you see this, he's having this garden dug out to have, I can only presume, a driveway put in. Unless he's got planning permission for a garage or something, but yeah. She could do, I suppose. Right. Now I'm okay with finishing on that model. Okay, and we're at 32 minutes. So, folks, let me know, as always, what you're working on. I'm going to have the last of my hot chocolate, which won't be so hot anymore. Nice and warm, though, which is nice. Heater on again, just for a minute. This is weird, this two camera setup, but you know, it's something I'm trying out to see how it goes. Just for something a bit different, really. Let me know what you think about it. If it's too much of a ball ache, I probably won't do it. I'll just stick to the one camera, but yep. I wanted to try. I mean, I tried it in my Painting with Patrons series as well, which is obviously one of the exclusive series that my patrons have access to. Please check out my Patreon campaign if you've a mind. Always room for an advert. You notice that? Right. So what's next on the agenda? What can I do with these crows? I could do something with the wood, I suppose. Depends how. I don't think it's quite dry enough yet, because what I will do is I'll put a Nuln Oil over the wood and the base for that, so not quite dry enough yet for that. My pirate guy, actually he could have some white. Around his waist. Yeah, that would look good, I think. So fairly, well, flamboyant, I was going to say. They can be fairly flamboyant, pirates. depends what stories you're looking at, I suppose, or reading or whatever. Yeah. Because the other thing, of course, see, I don't have much to report when I go back to work. Not a lot has changed for me. Of course, that could be the opposite. From the work's view standpoint, a lot could have changed in the workplace. I've no doubt we'll still have the stupid handsets that give you a time limit to put the stock out. I really hate that, but nothing I can do about it, I know that. I don't have to like it though. And everyone's entitled to an opinion. My opinion is it sucks. I fear it'll be going to all places before long though, you know, that type of thing. And in all jobs, you know, be timed on doing stuff, productivity. It's all about KPIs, key performance indicators, that is, for those of you that are unfamiliar with that. KPI is just a fancy term for targets. Key performance indicators, which is targets. They talk a lot about SLAs in retail as well, which is service level agreement. It basically just means contracts. I don't know why they have to make up these stupid fancy terms, and I don't know who did it initially. They've been around a while though, these terms. It's all for people trying to dig their way out of the humdrum of boring work that they're in, I suppose. Now he's looking good with a white sash around his waist. I like that. I'm going to give him a white shirt as well, or something. He's looking good. Rather good. Rather good, sir. The Gene Stealer cult will be a different matter altogether, though. Because I fear they will need different things. So I'm having a look at this guy. I mean, ready for a wash, really. I'd say he is ready for a wash. I'll chuck that palette away. I've had my use of it. I'm going to use a regiment brush, Army Painter regiment brush, to apply this Agrax Earthshade, because I don't want it going everywhere. But I do want it going in the places that I want it to go. Particularly on the cloths. his eyes as well, just to kind of bring out some detail there, and on across his hands. I think that's pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Want to be a little bit dirty around here. Yep. Yeah. I like the look of you, sir. I'd happily field you in my kill team. So I'm going to pop you. You'd never think I was making space on my desk. Over there. Right, next one. And this is good because he's having Agrax Earthshade as well. Oh, I really like how these have turned out. Gene Stealer Cult. Yeah, I wouldn't. I was actually planning on doing a Gene Stealer Cult army. Further down the line, really, but I was never going to do an AdMech army, really, but I probably will end up doing one now because of Kill Team, you know. Oh, I love washes, they just make everything right. Yeah, because of Kill Team. The one thing I did like the look of was those Castellan robots. I've seen people field. I've only seen one up close. I've never actually played against AdMech. Just not someone I've had the opportunity to play against. Yeah, I think the washes can cover up any mistakes or whatever, what have you now. Right, off again. God, it soon gets hot. Okay, next Gene Stealer Cultist. We're at 43 minutes. Wow. That's quite something. I like the look of that. So that's looking good. I'm just going to put a little bit of Agrex onto this chappie's waistcoat while I've got it out here. Because I don't want him feeling left out. And what about Pirate? Don't want him feeling left out either, do we? No, so we'll pop that on his brown tunic. Thingamabobber. And we're good to go. Right, back to the Gene Stealers. Chappy with the sigil thing. Sorry, I keep my shoulder in the way there. But you got the other screen. Right, so we need a bit on there. Bit on there. The face. He's looking good. Great Earth Shade. It's a great shade wash, you know. I really like it. I think it's my favourite wash. We got 5 Gene Stealer cultists left to go. I just cover him up with Agrax Earth Shade. Hides a multitude of sins. Yeah, I wish sometimes it's like reading a book. What's like reading a book, you say? Playing these games, it's like reading a book. I want to read all the books at once, and likewise, I want to play all these games at once. It's a pang of wanting to play Space Hulk then. You know, it's... I want to play Necromunda too. What about that? What about Strontium Dog? That was a good laugh. Yes, it was. I got more figures for that too. 2 paint. Build and paint. We're down to the last 3 of the Gene Stealer cultists. Can we do this? I think we can. Hope your projects are going well out there. I'm loving the progress I'm making here. Absolutely loving it. Well, my hot chocolate was lovely. It was amazing. I've been into it more lately, hot chocolates. Than I used to. I mean, I've always liked it, of course, but this is just one you put water with, hot water with, that's it. And that's my favourite kind because I can't be doing with heating up milk and all that stuff. It's too much like effort. I'm more about saving time and effort when I do something. Yeah, put some Agrax Earth Shade on it. Dirty it up because they're dirty miners. Last guy. Also, if I want to replicate these in other Gene Stealer cultists, I'll have to go back and watch my other videos to see what colours I painted them, because I can't remember. That's terrible at it. There. Ta-da! That's all the... oh no, it's not all the agrax. Just put it on her really. But I'll use a bigger brush. So she's going to have pretty much an all over wash. Do 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 do. There. Now it's a non-oil. And I think I can do it now. I think it's dry enough. I'll pop these away. I was saying in my other video to my patrons, I don't know how long this will take to render this video. Having the extra track on it, it might take absolute ages, but I'm willing to give it a go. And yeah, it'll be interesting for sure to see how it comes out. I must do some other videos soon sometime. Right, that's my Murder of Crows done. Then, other than my Jester and my objective marker for bolt action, it's the only bolt action figure I have nothing left. I got through them all. Talon Sand. He's gonna have a bit of Talon Sand on this thing he's holding. Not entirely sure what it is, but it's going to be Talon Sand in colour. I've used quite a multitude of colours lately on my miniatures, different things, which is good. I always enjoy going to a colour I haven't used in a while and saying, oh wow, yeah, I forgot how much I liked that colour. It's good. There, he said something. The Jester. Gotta take a bit of paint off around the rim of this one, of my Talon Sand. Ooh. There we go. One Fang Brown for the stock of a rifle, and then we truly have painted Yeah. Every miniature that was on my bench has had some paint on it. Actually, I'll take my glasses off because this is going to bring me to the end of this auspicious video. Don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, no need to zoom out on my other camera now because I'm just going to use this one. And there we are. So I'm ending it here. Thanks for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. It's been good. I've got lots and lots and lots of painting done. I hope you have too. Let me know in the comments below what you've been working on. That is always a pleasure to read. And until the next time, remember guys, all brushes lead to war. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye.